Hello and welcome to Coco for Disney. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you always will. Today we are going to talk about some Disney pens, but they're just not any Disney pens. They're Disney pens that I have bought off some small shops online, and a couple of them are fantasy pens. So should we get into it? Okay, so the first ones I'm going to show you I'd gotten from Pinkalamode. We are all familiar with Pinkalamode by now. If you're not, make sure you get on their site, take a look. They don't have just pens. They have bags, they have all kinds of objects and items relating to Disney or to other fandoms as well. But these that I had gotten were some of the Prince pens that I'd wanted to get, so of course, I got a second. I'm not going to show it to you because you've seen it before. I am going to show it to you, but not take it out of the box. But I did get Cruella. I did get another one of her. And then I did get this Prince. His princess is really starting to really make an impression on me. I think I started loving her most when Yours Truly Darling showed one of the Princess Floral pens of her, and it was gorgeous. I mean, she's got that dark eyes, that dark hair, and then her skin is just so pretty. But this is her Prince Florian. And he is gorgeous. I love his hat. And I love the reds and blues. He goes so well with Snow White. Of course, she's the reds, the blues, and the yellow. So she'll really make the set pop out. So those are the two pens that I had gotten on Pinkalamode. All right. So these other pens, I had been watching Creatively Sandra, and Creatively Sandra loves Encanto even more than I do, because if you look at her pen board and her background, it is gorgeous. Now on one of these pen boards, you are going to see an Encanto pen that is quite amazing. And she had let us know on her channel, so make sure you watch her channel. She had let us know on her channel that she had ordered these fantasy pens from, she had let us know that she had ordered these pens from a place called Punky Designs. So as soon as she said where she had gotten that pen from that I'm going to show you, I got on there and I ordered pens. Not only did I order this pen for myself because I am too an Encanto fan. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. But I saw two other fantasy pens on there that I wanted to make sure that I had two friends who had this pen. The first pen, however, I am going to show you. It came in a brown envelope. They were very well packaged, and she had a little thank you note in there that said, "Pamela, thanks for your support." And there's the Punky design card. And she included her sticker. Cute, isn't it? So the pen that I saw Sandra pull out, and Sandra, you're going to recognize this, and you probably already know which pen it is. It is a beautiful, amazingly beautiful. Now I've kind of messed up the backer card a little bit, but it does not take away from the pen. It is Encanto. It is the candle with the casita on the front of the candle. Isn't that gorgeous? Now again, as I've said before, my camera does not pick up pens well at all. But isn't that beautiful? I will turn the camera around on these when I get done, because there's another set that I want to show you from another designer. So then I picked up two of this next pen. While I was on there, I just thought, oh, look, she didn't have, there wasn't like you had to go through pages and pages of pens. You went through the pens and you could see everything she had within a pretty, but what she does is beautiful. So this next one, I bought this same pen for two friends because it is beautiful. And it has to do with Beauty and the Beast. This is the encasing that goes over the magical rose. Isn't that gorgeous? The castle, the rose up at the top. Again, I will turn the camera around and you'll see these a little bit closer. But she has quite a few pins you're going to want to take a look at because they are gorgeous. This next designer, His name is Frank Nunez. He designs his pins, and his business is called Pinapalooza. Now, you have seen me show the pins that Melissa from Pixie Dust and Peaches, she's the one who found him. He's the one who does the pictures of the villain in the background with the princess in the front with that amazing framing. I got 3 pins from him. One for myself, and I'm going to show you her first. I will take her out. She is much prettier when you can see her, but there is Maleficent and there is some glitter in there. So when I turn the camera around, you're going to see that. And then I did get one for my daughter and for my granddaughter. My daughter, of course, loves Little Mermaid. And I will take these out of the packages so you can see them better. Look at her with the bubbles. And then I got my granddaughter, who now we're starting Rapunzel. I gotta watch more creatively for Sandra because she loves Rapunzel too. Look at that. This came in 2 different colors. Both of these pens came in 2 different looks, but I chose the ones that were probably more to the animation. And this was the card that Frank sent me. I'm calling him Frank. I hope that's okay, Frank. Thank you and enjoy. PAP, Pinapalooza. So I know that quite a few of you recently have caught wind of Frank because he has a gorgeous, in July, he has a gorgeous Maleficent pin coming out. Make sure you get on Pinapalooza. I'll list it in the description. Make sure you get on, check his website out because he is an awesome designer. And if you love Maleficent, oh my gosh. There's one pin I have not yet gotten on there that I really want to get, and that's the glass. There's a big glass purple in the back, and in the front comes out the roaring dragon of Maleficent. Oh, it's an amazing pin. And then he has an up pin that he has an up pin where there's all the dogs from Up are sitting at a poker. You know, that piece of art, pop art, that had the dogs sitting at the table playing poker. Well, he's taken the Up dogs and put them in there. There's some pins that aren't available on there any longer. This one of Maleficent that I'm going to show you is no longer available. It says sold out. That doesn't maybe mean that it might not come back. So check that out. He has some amazing designs that he's done. The animation of Disney is on there, but the pens are something different you're not going to find in the park. So make sure you're checking him out, okay? So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you this pen. So this is the candle from Punky Designs. You have that flame, the candle, and the casita. So many tiny little details and so many colors. Now it's going to be the same with the Beauty and the Beast pen. So many details of that castle, the rose up above, the encasing over the top of it all. Just so beautiful. Very cute pens, and I believe each of these pens were $19.99. Now these are the pens from Pinapalooza, Frank. There is Rapunzel. Look how cute. My granddaughter likes to paint, so this will be really, really cute for her. And then I'm gonna skip over. And there is the Little Mermaid. Look how darling she looks. The bubbles, the sea flowers coming up around her. Now, here is my pen. She is gorgeous. So within the flames, the darker green is where the sparkle is. It doesn't show up well on cameras, but boy, it is sparkly. So at the top of her head, where her staff is, and then all the flames that are that darker green, that are this darker green here, is sparkly. And I cannot get that to show in my camera, but this pen is the perfect depiction of Maleficent. Look at that cape, her collar. Oh, and the flames that are just around her, just amazing. Let's look at those pens. Look at them, just gorgeous. So let's zoom in on her a little bit more here, her face. Look at that. Oh, there you see the green sparkle a little bit better too. Just beautiful. Oh, that's Maleficent in perfection. Maleficent imperfection. See if I can zoom in a little bit more. A Little Mermaid as well. Look at her fins. Look at the design in the fins. And her body, her fish body is sparkly right there. And then when we move back over to Rapunzel, get a little closer again. There's not sparkle in her, but the detail. Look at the face. Look at the eyes. Very, very pretty. So these pens are from Pinapalooza. Now, the one thing I forgot to show you was number one, the limited edition of these. So Rapunzel is a limited edition of 300. And also Ariel is a limited edition of 300. Now, this one, Maleficent, has a certificate of authenticity. It is 250 pieces, limited edition. So I am so happy to have her. So excited. So I hope you enjoyed being here and letting me share once again. These pens are amazing. The designers are amazing. So make sure you check them out. I hope you have a good day, a good week, a good month. And as they say in the parks, have a magical day, okay? Bye now. Thank you.